You're watching the Channel 4 News at 11.
You know, North Korea is very much in the news today after announcing it will expel nuclear inspectors. The question is, could this be the last straw? North Korea just told the world it will restart its nuclear reactor program that the U.S. says will be used to create fuel for nuclear weapons. So what does all this mean to us? We've asked political analyst Peter Mathews, chair of the Political Science Department at Cypress College and professor of international relations, to come in and tell us. Peter, thank you.
Good to be here,
How
Dave.
serious is what we're seeing developing right now in North Korea?
It's very serious, actually, because the president has one of three options. Mr. Bush can either launch a military strike against the plutonium processing facility, which North Korea is opening up again, or he can go ahead and continue to negotiate with them, which is what Senator Biden and Senator Lugar have urged, to negotiate bilaterally, that's the U.S. and North Korea. Or he could actually do nothing and leave things as the way they are and just try to pressure North Korea and isolate them, which is kind of dangerous also.
Now, there are some political and military experts who say, look, North Korea is not strong enough to pose a threat to the world. Why should we care?
Well, there's a problem there. If, for example, he launches a nuclear strike against North Korea's plant, North Korea could then fire its heavy artillery, which can kill hundreds of thousands of South Koreans and American troops. North Korea also has been involved in nuclear proliferation.
But that's the point. If we do nothing, because we don't believe North Korea can really do much other than rattle the saber, why should Americans back here really care about that?
Well, because North Korea has, in fact, proliferated and helped, for example, Pakistan get its nuclear missiles launch capability.
So they're distributing
They're distributing, and that's the real concern. Plus, they have one or two nuclear bombs right now.
We've got 40,000 American troops in South Korea right now.
Right.
How serious do you think is the threat to them? Because South Koreans, as I was watching news reports today, don't seem to have the same concern that we do.
That is true. The South Korean population is far more accommodating toward the North. They say, look, North Korea is not going to use the nuclear bombs against us. We're part of the same people, but we should negotiate. The South Korean people want the U.S. to negotiate with North Korea, as do the president-elect of South Korea, President Roh, and the president of South Korea, Kim Dae-jung. They both want negotiation.
Okay, you talk about negotiations, but you said three options: attack, do nothing, or negotiate. There are some who say there's a fourth option: give them aid, give them some money, give them something to give them the incentive to stop. Is this a ploy, perhaps, by the North Koreans to get that?
Actually, the plan was there in 1994 when President Clinton negotiated the agreed framework, according to which the United States was supposed to build two light water nuclear reactors for peaceful purposes for North Korea and give them fuel oil.
Maybe they want more. What do you think?
I think they basically want that, and they also want a non-aggression treaty with the United States.
Which would be?
Basically a signature saying that we will not attack them and they won't attack us, but we should include in that treaty, if we sign it, South Korea also. The North should agree not to attack South Korea.
Peter, a very complex subject, of course, but we here in Southern California need to continue watching.
Absolutely,
thank you for coming
David.
in. Kelly, back to you.
All right, thank you both. We'll hear how the latest Powerball mega millionaire plans to spend his million.